What's going on YouTube, man? So today we had a phenomenal display of leadership, man. Like just flat out getting it done. Like we had 6 officers tune in just to talk to Tuskegee's the Naval ROTC. Like these people were graduates of Tuskegee University, and they wanted to give back to us. They just wanted to say, all right, here's some advice that I gave to y'all, and I hope y'all really do something with it. And so I'm gonna talk about just straight out getting it done. Let's get into the video. So I'm not gonna say these people's names, man, just for privacy purposes. They might not even wanna really talk about it, but I appreciate what they did because a lot of people is not coming back to the unit that they graduated from years after they graduated. I'm talking about like 6, 7, 8+ years after they graduated, just to give back to the community which they left. Like they came back with so much knowledge. We had a Marine option that came back. We had 2 females, right? We had a black female and a white female. And then we had like different guys of different races, different backgrounds. Like it was just amazing because at an HBCU, a lot of people think it's just black people there, but it's not the case. It's so many different people within these units between the Army, Navy, Air Force, and the Marine. It's a lot of people there. And they could get a lot of knowledge if those people came back just to give us some credit. Not even some credit, you know what I'm saying? Just some insight on how school was for them. And I'm not talking about college, I'm not talking about the university, I'm talking about the Naval School as they progress further into their respective careers. So like I said, we had a Marine option, man. This guy been everywhere. He knows what leadership is like for the Marines. As a Navy officer, you can't speak to that, right? And then like the 2 women that spoke, man, women were asking like a whole bunch of questions, but like some of the questions that stuck out to me was, how did it feel like to be on the ship for the first time as a woman? And they would be like, well, sometimes they did feel like some guys would, bring a little sexism towards them, or they'd just go ahead and just feel like they were slower or dumber because they graduated from a historically black university. And like a lot of that stuff is real, you know what I'm saying? That stuff is still real to this day. The Navy is doing its best to make sure we have diversity and inclusion trainings, and we start to talk about it a lot more, so where people feel they are the minority when they think negatively, right? The majority is going to start thinking positive, and we're going to go ahead and push out the people who's thinking negative. It's not about where you graduated from. It's about you commissioned. You are a commissioned officer. You earned your spot in that room, and you'll be able to hold your own with anybody. It was a very professional event, and it was masterfully handled. Like I said, it was very diverse. The panel of officers who came in to speak to us, they were very diverse. And when I say came in, it was all virtual, so nothing was violated with COVID or nothing like that. It was a Zoom meeting, and these people just wanted to give back to us, and I appreciate them for that. Another question that stuck out to me, and one of the students asked the question, how is the Navy handling the LGBTQ community? It was all about, hey, does the Navy identify these people as what they want to identify as? And the officers handled that question as well. Like they didn't shy away from no question. Like every question that somebody wanted to get answered, they got an answer, and they got contact information to further their careers as they move into their respective communities. We had one of the guys, one of the officers, he was a pilot. We had another one that was a surface warfare officer background, another one that was a METOC. You got these different people with this different background. Maybe some was human resources. So like it was so much knowledge in that Zoom call. It was a great day to be a Golden Tiger, man, just to see Tuskegee really come together on this homecoming Wednesday. I know it's not normal, but man, if we ever got anything close to normal, it was today. People helping each other out. People looking very nice on the yard today during Fried Chicken Wednesday. Oh my God. Like you had to be there to see how beautiful these people looked. Like it was just amazing. Greatness continues to come from the swift growing South, man. Greatness, man, the illustrious Tuskegee University. And I also want to point out that I did finish my Booker T. Washington book. the autobiography Up From Slavery. I did finish that book, and I thought it was a good book. I'll drop the link in the description below. And also, I learned one of my favorite quotes from that book. And the quote was pretty much saying, man, it's not about where you at as far as your position. It's about what it took to get to that position. And that's very true. A lot of us get to a position and think like, hey, we made it, we're the greatest. But if I got somebody who really grinded it out to get to that same position, the one that took a little bit longer, usually the one that appreciates it more. Anyway, man, hope you guys having a great day. Stay safe out there, especially if you're watching this and you're going through homecoming. And I will check you guys next video. Peace.